Kid, will you visit me when I get out? Lol, nah, I hate graveyards. Oh my God. Welcome to the 4th installment of Medical Meme Review. My 2-year anniversary of this channel is coming up. If you have a great idea of something that I should give away, jump into the comments section right now. My 3-year-old is not vaccinated, and there is currently a measles outbreak in my state. Any suggestions for precautions I can take to protect her would be very much appreciated. Frank's hot sauce.
I put that on everything.
Me trying to make it through a semester. Honestly, when you're just going, you just gotta go. He kinda thick. What do you think about that? He kinda thick. What do you think about that? So if it's an STD, how did I get it? The person may not understand that it's a sexually transmitted disease and they got it because they had sex with somebody. Or they say that, well, I never had sex with anyone outside of my wife, so how did I get it? And then it's like, maybe your wife cheated? Okay, look straight for me. I am. Oh, sorry, I thought you looked kind of gay. Doctors before an x-ray be like, don't worry, this is perfectly safe. And then the dude goes to Egypt to press a button. Imagine how many x-rays they're doing all day. If they're gonna expose themselves to that sort of radiation all day, that's really unhealthy. But getting a single x-ray, especially if you need to identify the source of an illness, that's worth that's an acceptable level of risk. I was today years old when I realized that caps on medicine bottles are actually serving sizes. I use this method with Adderall and I'm currently cutting my grass with scissors. I've never heard this. I mean, I know that about like Pepto-Bismol and the liquid medications, the cap has a serving size on it, but it's usually written on the cap. Otherwise, I don't think that makes sense for pills and tablets. And if you did that with Adderall. Nursing supervisor, me after forgetting to wash my hands. Yes, we have nursing supervisors that are very vigilant. They're like, hey, wash your hands. The reason being is back in the day when people didn't wash their hands, contamination rates, infection rates, hospital-acquired infection rates were through the roof. Remember to always use skincare products as directed. What's about to happen right now? Is he using a toilet brush? I don't get it. Oh my God, what is the last one gonna be? This is not medical. It has no explanation. When you find out the kid bullying you is unvaccinated, so you sneeze in his lunchbox. Modern problems require modern solutions. By the way, I just watched some show called You. It's super creepy, and the killer on the show actually killed his victim using peanuts because he knew he was allergic. So clearly this theme is going around nowadays. Boyfriend, you are my drug. Girlfriend, aw, you can't live without me? No, you cost too much and you ruined my life. Lol. Me trying to hold my farts in the OR. It's not medical humor. Yeah, you probably shouldn't fart in the OR because there's a lot of people in there and it's just, you're trying to do a surgery and save someone's life. Keep it in. Soldier has a tiny scratch on his leg. Civil War doctors. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what was up with surgeons and doctors back in the day. It was just like, patient has an infection, bleed them out. Patient has this, put leeches on them. Patient has a cough, give him some heroin, it will control his cough. The gender neutral term for sugar daddy is glucose guardian. Glucose guardian. I still think gender neutral term, you could still say sugar daddy. Because I guess, I don't know. An actual depiction of me at 11 p.m. trying to focus on the same page for 2 hours because I spent the whole day looking at memes. Okay, you're not allowed to use this channel as a reason why you're not studying and procrastinating. You could use this channel as a study break, but please don't let it distract you for 2 hours. Eye. Has eyelashes to prevent stuff getting an eye. Eyelash gets an eye. Eye. You have become the very thing you swore to destroy. Is this Star Wars? You guys are probably gonna bash me like crazy because I have no idea where he's from.
Afraid, are you?
Back in my day, we worked a lot harder than you kids today. Your soda used to have cocaine in it. You Evan dinosaur. If you study really hard in neuroscience, you too can become a United States Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. This is really funny. Ben Carson, oh my God. So random. That's like, if you study really hard in medical school, you too can have a YouTube channel that's very successful. When you look in the toilet of your patient with C. diff. What? Thomas has never seen such. C. diff stands for Clostridium difficile. It's basically an overgrowth of bacteria that happens in your colon. Usually as a result, at least nowadays, of using antibiotics and wiping out the rest of the bacteria, and then C. diff overgrows and causes all these symptoms. Massive, can I say it again? Massive diarrhea with a horrible smell. I said you're the good kind of fat. Oh, this is so cute. It's two avocados just chasing each other. You want carbs? You can't handle the carbs. Honestly, after keto, I can't handle the carbs either. I had my first bit of sugar this weekend, and I had mochi ice cream and a cookies and cream milkshake. And I feel like I almost had a seizure afterwards because it was so good. But then I also had a stomach ache, but it just tasted so good. When you were the first to leave the exam, yes. Honestly, every time I left an exam, there would be a conference outside. What did you get for 36? What did you get for 38? And without a doubt, every time, the attendings or whatever, the professors would come out and shoo everybody away from the room saying, you're making too much noise discussing the exam. Medical students on clinical rotations. Yo, this is so true. Walk into a hospital. Whose ever white coat is the cleanest, if you look at the residents and the med students, whoever is the freshest, that person is the least experienced. Me trying to study neuro. I had more trouble with pharmacology, learning all the inside chemistry behind every drug, mechanism of action, half-lives. Oh, hey you. Do not confuse your Google search with my medical degree. Google search is not equivalent to years of medical training, studying books, reading journal articles. If you don't trust